Hello and welcome to the Humble Penny Show. Ken speaking. What's your first name and where are you calling from?
My name's Lee, and I'm calling from Bristol.
Hi Lee. So how can we help you today?
Yeah, I was just calling just to kind of find out, really, what's the best way to kind of get yourself out of the financial rut that I basically find myself in.
Okay.
And I literally have to start from scratch. I'm quite introverted. So I want to learn how I can make money, basically make a passive income online.
Yep.
I'm hoping to do something that more behind the scenes. I don't really want to do anything that's camera facing where I have to put my face out there. I'd rather just find a way that I can make a decent online living.
Mm-hmm.
But I just can't seem to find a way to start. Like, I've been looking online for so many months now.
Yeah.
And I know there's lots of options, but none of them seem to be suitable to me.
Okay.
So I just thought, I've been following you guys for a while, watching quite a few of your videos,
Yep.
and I can see obviously you're on the path that I want to be on. So I thought, well, you're the best people to speak to, because obviously sharing is caring. So I just thought I'd reach out and see if you could give me some pointers really on how to get started.
Sure. So when you said so you want us to talk to you about passive income and how to grow your income. You had mentioned that you were starting from the very beginning. Just talk to me a bit more about that. Have you had a life circumstance that's changed? What's going on?
Well, basically, I've kind of just come to the realization that the whole working thing's not working, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Because I do work, but I only work part time. I've got children to maintain, and I'm just like, no, this is not working. Like, I'm not going to reach anywhere if I stay like this.
Yeah.
And so that's why I've been trying and get inspiration for, how do I change my lifestyle? I know obviously I've got to start with changing my mindset,
Yeah.
which I'm going to do, but I also need to actually implement a plan that's a realistic plan that I can actually achieve and actually see benefits from.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And that's what I need help with. Like, I don't know how to get that first put forward to say, okay, this is what I'm going to focus on. Because the thing is with me is I have loads of ideas and loads of other things buzzing around in my head, but I just don't know how to start. That's the problem.
Yeah. Okay. And you mentioned earlier that you considered some things, but they weren't quite for you. I mean, what kind of stuff have you considered?
So I've been looking online, like, lots of content creators have put out, ways to make passive income online.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of them are kind of like, I'm not really like a social media person, so I don't really do the whole TikTok, Instagram, things like that.
Yeah.
And then I'm quite, believe it or not, but I'm actually quite shy as well. So the kind of putting your face out there doesn't really appeal to me. And a lot of them have been like, oh, you can do blogging, you can do, what's the other things? There are other things where you can just, YouTube your life and things like that, but that doesn't appeal to me.
Sure.
And so I'm just thinking there must be something that introverts like me can still capitalize on without having to put our faces out there.
Mm. So that's really interesting. Can I just ask you a bit about your skill set? So what do you currently do for work? What sort of skills do you have at the moment?
So I work in a primary school office, mainly doing finance.
Mm-hmm.
Most of my work experience has been like admin based. So I don't have I didn't do university, so I don't have a degree to fall back on or anything like that I can say, oh, I'm skilled in this area or, I've got expertise in that. I'm just someone who's just kind of going through the university of life, picking up information when I can, and trying to find a way to just cultivate that into something positive that I can say, okay, I've mastered something now and I can run with that.
Yeah.
That's it. I'm quite quick at like picking things up, but I just don't know how to turn it into a business.
Okay. Do you have any dependents or anything like that?
So I've got like 3 children.
You got 3 children, and do you have a partner or are you a single parent?
No, it's just me.
It says you. Okay, so you're a single parent with 3 children, and you're working part time. You said.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, and are you getting any support from the government at all? Any kind of?
Yeah. Yeah, I get my I'm on universal credit.
Universal credit. Okay.
Yeah.
And do you pay rent or do you own a home?
No, I have to pay rent,
You pay rent.
unfortunately.
Okay. I'm just asking just to
No, it's fine.
make
It's
sure
fine
I'm
because
not
obviously,
assuming
yeah,
anything. Just to
yeah.
get a full picture. Okay. So no, thank you for giving me a bit. And you're how old, please?
I'm 39.
39. Ah, actually funny. The person who just called before you was 39 years old. Um,
Oh wow.
it's interesting. Firstly, just listening to you and your journey, your life journey, and that sort of thing. This is a very common question we get asked by people about, what sort of passive income ideas could I explore. Now, the reason I've just gone to pick up our book, Financial Joy, a copy of it, just because I wanted to reference something in it. In week 8 in the book, we go over 21 passive income ideas, and we rank them according to risk, return, effort, money in terms of how much you need to put in, and liquidity in terms of how easily you can access the money. Now, I'm just scanning through the list of ideas here because the challenge you have is that you don't want to put your face out there, and I think that's quite a challenging thing, right? So you can't rent out a spare room because you don't own a home, unless you have a home that you're renting and have an agreement with a landlord. I'm assuming you can't do that. Looking through here, for example, a list of various things. Are you investing at all at the moment? Just get a sense.
No, no. I would like to, but no, I'm not.
Yeah, because money is a situation at the minute. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So one thing, just scanning through the list of 21 ideas we have here, and bearing in mind, like, you don't really want to show your face and stuff like that. Now, I want to come back to one idea, and the reason I'm coming back to this is because I know this idea works if you don't want to show your face, and this is to start a blog.
Right.
Now, let me explain. Now, in our book, have you heard of our book, Financial Joy?
I have heard of it. I just haven't been. I do want to purchase it, but I haven't been able to.
Now, in the book on page 251, take a note of this. We go into obviously we break down these 21 passive income ideas, but specifically we interviewed somebody, a friend of mine, who is a blogger and has been living in London for the last 17 years. And in it, she basically has run a successful blog that has become her career. She used to work full time in a very stressful job, working, I believe, if I remember correctly, 50. Here you go. I'm just reading it. 50 to 60 hours per week she was working. But this blog has since gone on to become a 6-figure blog. But the key thing I wanted to mention is that she began this blog without showing her face. Yeah. And this is important because for her, that privacy was very important. But there are a lot of elements that are necessary for you to create a successful online business. One of which is time commitment. One of which is just a dedication to making it work, putting out really good quality content and all those things. Now, the reason I've mentioned blogging is that it takes a while to learn. I've had to learn blogging myself. I blog over on our website at thehumblepenny.com. I've had to learn that. And I think it's something that a lot of women online are bloggers. There's so many people who create blogging content. And with today's technology, I personally think it's a lot easier because you can create lots of things using artificial intelligence technology, things you can access online much more freely. I see it as almost the beginning point for you to acquire lots of skills. So for me, listening to you, I feel like you need to up your skill set. And one way of doing that is to acquire some more digital skills. And I think a low-hanging fruit way of doing that is to start a blog in some capacity and use that as a way to learn. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Now, if you wanted to start a blog, and you don't know how to start, feel free to check out. We have a free blogging course that you can sign up to on our website. It's over at www.thehumblepenny.com.
Right.
/blog free. So blog and then free.
Right.
Okay. So if you go over there, I mean, when we publish this video, I will put the notes to it as well in the chat section, just so that people can check it out. But I'm just going to check that URL real quick whilst I'm here, just to make sure it's all working. Now it says sign up to that. It's a 7-day free blogging course, and we've created it to help people who are starting from from zero, who don't really know how any of this blogging thing works and kind of want to learn a bit more about it. Now, I would say that's a great place to start. Now, with that, you can then start to learn more about other passive income areas like creating an ebook, for example, or, all those things, which again don't require you to show your face. Yeah. Yeah. And it will also help you start to learn about other areas. Like, could you potentially explore selling on other websites like Etsy, for example, where you're not having to show your face? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
All those are possible outcomes, but I genuinely think that you have to start somewhere. Yeah.
Yes.
And
that's it.
And I think as well, this is not an overnight get rich quick thing. You will not get rich overnight. I'll tell you that straight away.
No.
So just to manage your expectations, it will take some time. But if you are serious enough about acquiring important digital skills, you will gradually over time acquire it. Yeah.
Okay.
Now, I wanted to just mention something, and this might not be something you may use today, but we run a sister company called Financial Joy Academy where we teach people we help them, as a community. There are lots of people who are maybe in your shoes who are trying to start an online business, who need that mindset shift, who need to acquire a new skill set and all these things. So I wanted to just mention that as a resource to consider for later. Yeah.
Okay.
So because money is tight for you, I would say the first starting point is go on the free blogging course. Just go and do that and learn from it.
Okay.
Yeah. Begin there.
Yeah.
The second thing is, if you have some money, get a copy of the book. You can get it anywhere on Amazon, Waterstones. Just search it on and get a physical copy. It will really, really help you. And then once you've started that process and you've began creating a blog, because we show you everything in the online course, which is free for you to access, you can then, as time passes, consider if you need more help, you can consider Financial Joy Academy and, getting some support from us much more directly. Is that helpful?
Yes, it is. Thank you so much.
Cool. But I was trying to say
keep doing what you're doing. You're both doing amazing.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. It means a lot. Stay encouraged, please. Yeah. Don't let your desire to want to change your life be like squeezed out of existence. Try and really keep having a go, because I know it's very hard. First of all, being a parent, and then it's even doubly hard being a single parent, and then it's even triply hard. Is that even a word? It's even more hard having low income.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So there's like layers upon layers and layers upon layers of challenges. So I'm literally telling you.
I don't give up though. I'm not that type. I just keep searching. Like, I just know that there's better out there, but I just need to know how.
There will be.
So you've given me a seed now, and I'm going to go with that seed, and hopefully it will plant, it will develop, it will flourish, and then, we'll see the end result.
That's the mindset.
Yeah.
Stay encouraged. Yeah.
I will.
And keep us posted on how you're doing, okay?
I will do.
All right,
Thank you.
care.
Thanks
God
again.
bless you. Bye-bye.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye.